What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I want to take this opportunity to let everybody know that I finally released a full-length album as Dancing with Ghosts, the namesake of my channel and the namesake of my band, which I feel like I don't talk about very much. This was a 4-year in the process making of this album. Some of these songs came from a previous band that I did where the singer flaked out on me, and I kind of had enough of working with people at that point and realized that I really needed to just do it all myself, including vocals, which was something I was never comfortable with. I know the limitations of my voice, so when I set out to create these songs, I really made it to where the melodies will get stuck in your head and you can easily sing along to them. So we'll take a listen to this right now. This would be probably the single off the album called Eyes Wide Open. I've also been a huge fan of the Beach Boys and Alice in Chains, and I know those are two completely different extremes of bands, but the harmonies are like the main connecting factor for those bands. I've always been a huge fan of harmonies, so I made sure to throw those in too. I can't go, lead me away from here. Taking and taking all I can give when all I needed. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I play keyboards, guitar, bass, and drums, but the guitar for me has always been the most enjoyable instrument to express myself in the song as far as soloing and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely wanted to have a little bit of that in this album too. So this is a song called A Glorious Night. One of the cool things about working with a computer program like FL Studio, aka Fruity Loops, is you can do a bunch of weird effects. Like you can use something called a vocoder, which basically takes your voice or any kind of instrument signal and basically turns into a robot-sounding voice. If you want an example, listen to any Daft Punk song, pretty much. You can do it with guitar too, and I did it with this song called Escape My Head. For one of the guitar solos at the end, I recorded myself singing and I ran it through this guitar thing, and anyway, it ends up sounding like this.
This is you, I can't believe this, I don't know how I got here, help me, I'm falling too, I don't know, help me,
One of the things I like about recording onto a computer and somewhat writing music on a computer is you can come up with a bunch of different sonic soundscapes that you could never come up with in the real world. Anytime I was in a band in the past and the main music was generated by an electric guitar, I felt very limited by that sonically because there's only so many places you can go with that limited palette of colors. It's like you're only painting with 3 colors. On the computer and with synthesizers in general, you can do so many more sounds. For instance, when I was doing the song A Glorious Night, I was experimenting with this weird kind of bell sound. So I started messing around with that until I eventually got this riff that I looped over and over again. And I already had this guitar riff written. And when I put the 2 riffs together, it just went together so well, it really sounded like me. It sounded like, you know, my musical sensibilities. And that's something I feel like that I could have only come across through writing on a computer and with a real instrument. The 2 went together really well. I've never had a vision for visuals. I've never been a very visual guy. Sound has always been my field. So whenever I designed the album cover for this, it was something that I really grew passionate about, and it's something that I've gotten into, and I feel like the visual style is almost just as important as the music for this particular project. All the art and visuals that you see in this booklet and all over this CD case and everything, it's all me. I did everything except for one picture, which was done by the very talented Max Michaels. In short, this album is my baby. I've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, especially tears, into making this album, and I hope you check it out. It's available for digital download on iTunes and any other digital store where you download digital things. The physical CD is only available exclusively through Bandcamp. It's just the easiest way, so I just did it like that. So you can order the CD through Bandcamp. I will definitely have the link below in the description where you can just click on it and it'll take you there. Or if you know me on Facebook, just send me a message and say you want a copy of it, and we'll arrange something where I can just send it out to you that way if that's easier for you. It's not on Spotify right now because I have this crazy notion that artists should get paid for the stuff that they put out. And I might put it on Spotify in the future, but before I just start giving everything away for free, kind of want to give it a chance for people, if they want it, to actually purchase it. So yeah, I just want to thank everybody for watching this video and taking the time out to, you know, check this whole thing out. I hope you give the album a listen. Let me know what you think about it once you hear it. I mean, I want any kind of constructive criticism or compliments or anything like that. And don't worry, next week or so, we will be back to your regularly scheduled blogs and vlogs and dumb videos and all that. So hope everybody has a good night.